What's going on, everybody? Sorry for the absence, everyone, but I just got back from a trip where I had some of the most challenging motorcycle riding I've ever encountered. I know I wasn't dragging knee and smashing limiter like I'd like to be. Surprisingly, this challenging riding came from Indonesia of all places, where scooters are the predominant method of getting around. So after 3 flights and a long time spent sitting, I landed on the island of Bali. The first bike we rented was this Honda Vario. So for starters, we're on the wrong side of the road, at least for what I'm used to. People are honking exponentially more often than they do where I'm from, but oddly enough, no one's angry at each other. They're simply communicating where they are in traffic, whether they're just trying to make a pass or pull out into oncoming traffic, they're just giving you the heads up. Cars here seem to understand that they are akin to a sleepy elephant in these traffic conditions and getting nowhere fast. They are fairly aware of all scooters passing by though. Scooters pass through any opening they can manage, even if that means riding on the sidewalk. Depending on where we were, traffic varied a lot. You could be on the back road near some expensive hotels and have a nice drive like this, or be slipping through a back alley, which at home would be considered a walking path only, but it's permissible for scooters here. But most of the time in the areas we were, traffic looked commonly like this, with some people driving more aggressively than others, but everyone mostly just plodding along, getting where they needed to go, and giving people space where necessary. Sometimes you encountered a traffic jam like this, but it's often only a short section where people are pulling into traffic or getting dropped off. The amazing part to me is that no one seems entitled about their space. If you're driving just a little bit ahead of someone that's beside you and you pull into a gap that forms in front, no one around you feels entitled to that space you just took. If you get there first, that's your space and people don't begrudge you for it. I really respect them for that. There's a lot of kindness and consideration for other people in traffic, and I would largely chalk that up to people being on scooters and being able to see the person more than the vehicle like we see in North America. The scooters, although all very similar in their engine and drivetrain, varied greatly in design. The Honda Scoopy was really popular, with smooth lines being very similar to a Vespa. Some bikes like this MT-15 drew from the stylings of North American's MT-09 and MT-10, with their miniature version being a single-cylinder 150cc, but sporting the very similar inverted fork and side exit exhaust. Then there's this direct knockoff of a Yamaha R1 or R6 being a Yamaha R15. Once again, 150 cc's. Or this other Yamaha scooter, which shares some stylings with a modern Tracer and sport touring bikes. The people are super innovative with their scooters though. They mount hooks to carry their surfboards to go to the beach, and they find ways to carry dogs to and from daycare. The Indonesian people really treat scooters like a Swiss Army knife. A scooter can truly do anything here. Overall, I had a blast visiting Indonesia and exploring the country on 2 wheels. It really pushed me to elevate my scooter handling skills at low speed, and I'm grateful for that. If you're from Indonesia or you've been there and had a similar experience to me, I'd love to hear about it down in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, everybody. We've got a big surprise coming for you in the next video, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching as always, and have a good day.